comes the part where I double-cross you. Dai Li, arrest the Fire Nation princess. I said arrest her! What is wrong with you? It's because they haven't made up their minds. They're waiting to see how this is going to end. What are you talking about? I can see your whole history in your eyes. You were born with nothing. So you've had to struggle and connive and claw your way to power. But true power, the divine right to rule, is something you're born with. The fact is, they don't know which one of us is going to be sitting on the throne, and which one of us is going to be bowing down. But I know, and you know. Well, you've beaten me at my own game. Don't flatter yourself. You were never even a player.
He wasn't. Truly, he wasn't.
Truly.
I love Avatar, and in the spirit of it, I'm glad we get back to it, because gosh darn it, we watch Avatar every summer. Every summer.
Me and the kids are watching Korra. Like right now, we're watching season 2, season 3.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Can I say, I've been rewatching Korra as well. I watch it when I go to the gym, and I realize it is boring.
No, really?
There's some episodes that are better than others. Definitely.
Yes. But I thought, okay, yeah. I really love Korra. She's an athlete. She's really energetic. It'll get me pumped up to run or, do all these things. No.
I have been saying this since 2012.
You know what? Like, the girls and I will watch it before bedtime, and we'll all be sitting down, and I will find myself nodding off frequently while watching it. It's not that it's bad. It's just that it's just kind of...
There's so much dialogue.
Sometimes there's so much talking, and then just like...
Yeah, it's not as exciting. Everybody, while they're watching Korra, they really want to be watching Avatar. Let's be real.
And like we're watching like season, like the girls don't like season 2 at all, and so I'll kind of watch it on my own. And I'm like, right now I'm watching Beginnings, and I was like, God, it's kind of slow, honestly. Yeah. And then we're watching. The girls love season 3, but the beginning of season 3 is really slow.
It's super slow, and I was even picking up on that on my last watch through. I'm like, golly, I remember season 3 being awesome, but I don't remember this first few sets of episodes being this lull.
Yeah, and I'm like, okay, Zahir, who? And I'm like, what?
And all the Opal drama and the Beifong.
Yeah, Sue.
Yeah.
And, all that. And they're just like,
Lynn.
What is your problem, bro? Why are you being like this? Grow up.
I don't know. It's a whole bunch of mess.
And then, the Bolin and Mako and their family, grandma.
You really just want to be watching Avatar because the characters are better.
But I've seen Avatar like 20 times now.
So what?
You're with her, but you're thinking of me.
Get
over yourself.
Yeah. It's true. But anyways, welcome back to yet another episode of Bump That, episode 115. If you don't know who we are, we've got Brian in this corner.
Boomerang.
We've got KT in this corner.
Flamio, my hotman.
And I'm Miliana, your host, and we are siblings who have a love for all things nerdy. Movies, video games, TV shows, all things of that sort. And decided to talk about it here on the internet with all of you people, and here you are listening. So, welcome! We've got quite an episode for you guys today, and what comes with this episode is the winner announcement of the giveaway.
Yeah, so subscribe, so maybe one day you could be a winner for a future episode. Subscribe.
He's just salty. But yes, we're going to be announcing the giveaway winner. This is the giveaway to celebrate the launch of Tears of the Kingdom, Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. We decided that we were going to do a theme for this one. It was going to be Tears of the Kingdom related. You are going to get 4 stickers delivered to you, and 4 stickers that are not going to be in anybody else's hands. You will be the only person that has these 4 stickers designed by me, Tears of the Kingdom themed. So, yes. And also a plushie chosen by Katie, Tears of the Kingdom, Legend of Zelda.
Well, actually, the
Tears
plushie,
of Kingdom.
the plushie is actually from Wind Waker. Don't hate me.
No, it's Legend of Zelda. So
yeah, it counts.
It
It
counts.
counts.
But KT, let's announce that winner.
All right,
Let's
so
find out who it is.
So I've put everybody's name, and I mean everybody's name, that has either commented on our videos since the one that we announced tonight. I think it was
episode 111 or 110
something
or
like
something
that. Something like that. It's labeled. This is where we're starting it. Whatever.
Yeah.
Also, if you have been commenting on my Facebook polls, which before I get into the winner, I have my last poll to announce. Don't worry, it was really short. It's a short one. It's a short one. You'll get to know the answer. You know, we'll get to the winner in a second. Summer Gamers, what are you playing this season? Diablo 4, Tears of the Kingdom, Hogwarts Legacy, Street Fighter 6. What is in your system? Benjamin says The Old Republic. Kai says, I'm 140 hours into Tears of the Kingdom and I've only done 2 dungeons. What are you even doing, Kai? Courtney.
He's running around killing all those Koroks. He's sacrificing them.
Courtney says Diablo 4, Breath of the Wild because I'm behind, LOL, Overwatch, and Hogwarts. Shawnee Connors says Mario Nintendo 64. I don't even know what to say to that. Let's see. Courtney Avery says Tears of the Kingdom. Hogwarts is next on my list. Taylor says D4 and Fallout 4. Ileana says Tears of the Kingdom.
I was not put in the giveaway. I just wanted to answer. Okay.
She just wanted to feel,
I won't
get
my own stickers.
She just wanted to feel a part of it. Rex says Tears of the Kingdom for sure. Sydney says Planet of Lana is my recent obsession. Such a cute, fun indie game. And Katie Cagle says Hogwarts. Thank you guys so much for your input. Thank you for responding to this poll. All your names were put into this.
Get on with it. We want the winner.
All right, click to spin. Here we go.
Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Who's
the winner is Chris Fartley. Chris Fartley. Chris Fartley. I will be linking some info here so you can contact us. You can also contact us on our Discord. But Chris Fartley, get in touch with us so we can send you your prize pack.
Woo,
your prize pack.
So happy for you.
It pays to be a sibling.
It does pay to be a sibling. You get to interact with us. You're part of the family. We have a good time here. Also, thank you guys for all taking notice of my hard work on these episodes recently. I've had a lot of fun making them, and I hope you've had fun watching them now, not just listening. Ho-ho! So, thanks for everybody who joined the giveaway. We'll be getting in touch with you, Chris Fartley, and don't worry if you didn't win this giveaway. You still had fun. And also, there will be another giveaway in the future. So, congrats, Chris, and congrats to Tears of the Kingdom for really making an awesome game, okay? We wanted to celebrate you also, and just the many hours of fun that we've been having.
I think I have like 200 hours.
I don't want to hear it, okay? I'm really trying my hardest.
I do.
But anyways,
it's pretty sad.
Anyways, yeah, that was a great giveaway. Still subscribe, still share the episode with your friends, like, comment. We love to read your guys' comments and talk back with you guys in the comments down below. So with that, let's go ahead and continue the episode. So let's jump into some news. Brian, you saw Indiana Jones 5. All right, Dial of Destiny. How did you feel?
I loved it. I've seen it twice now. It is very bittersweet. It is just like how all Indiana Jones movies are different in their own way, especially, well, at least Temple of Doom is very different. Kingdom of the Crystal Skull is different. This one is extremely different. It's its own version of Indiana Jones.
There's
So if
no
you're
multiverse, is there?
oh, thank the Lord, there's not. Oh,
Thank God, I'm sick of
so
multiverses.
sweet Lord, thank you. It's not there. No, it's just the continuing version. Indiana Jones is he's old man. He's old
Yes.
man Indiana Jones. He's not not spry at all. Period. In fact, what's cool about it is they really do an awesome job of showing and depicting how he's just not. He doesn't have the he's very lucky in everything he does now, and it takes him like time to like do anything, but it's not like you're watching like a, a nursing home adventures
Right.
of
It's
Indiana
not
Jones a nursing home,
Indiana Jones and
but
the
when
geriatric
Indiana Jones
destiny.
could fight, go punch for punch with any sort of Nazi or bad guy or you know a big dude, he can't in this one. When he takes a punch from a big guy, he's down, and he's gonna sit there and have to deal with it. So, but it's very different. It's a very somber film. It's got some funny moments, but not. It's definitely not Temple of Doom, which is just so wacky and crazy. Um, but it's a lot of fun. Phoebe Waller-Bridge is great. The ending is probably about the best ending you could ask for Indiana Jones. It just really respects the character. It doesn't take him for granted. Doesn't make any stupid sort of ending.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to spoil it. It really
Are the-
respects and loves the character.
Are the other side characters, are they fun to watch?
I mean, you've seen Sala in the trailers, previews. He's in there. He's awesome. He's great. Wish there's more of him in the film. So yeah, that's kind of the big one there. But I mean, I do recommend it. It's different. It's more of a dramatic film than it is an adventure action film. But it's got stuff that indie fans would love.
And then how is the music? I feel like Indiana Jones music is very iconic.
You see, that's the one that I mean, this is not a perfect film.
Right.
It is not at all. Period. This is, in fact, it is probably the least of all the Indiana Jones films. We'll go ahead and get that out of the way. If you're gonna rank them, it's gonna be closer to the bottom. So the music was disappointing for me because I wish there was more of the theme, the main Indiana Jones march, and it plays, but not as much as I'd want it throughout. I feel like director James Mangold missed an opportunity to play more. But whenever you do hear music, it's excellent. It's well paced and edited through the movie. I just wish there was a lot more John Williams' famous score.
What makes me a little bit sad about, or maybe not sad, but makes me ponder for the other, like the actor in the movie who has played this particular role over the years, and then for them to reprise their role again for the last time, to like see themselves from when they were young to now. I wonder how that feels.
I'll put it this way. So Harrison Ford, also the famous character he's done is Han Solo. Right. Everybody knows what happens to Han Solo in The Force Awakens. I absolutely prefer this version of what happens to Harrison Ford's Indiana Jones, while they just discard Han Solo like nothing. Like, he's there just for the shock value of whatever happens to him in Force Awakens, his end, So here they're like, no, we're not going to treat the character like trash and just to get an emotional reaction out of the audience. This is a beloved character. We don't want to be the people that like, this is Indiana Jones dead, like just dead as a dog, He's gonna go out on his own, and it's awesome because it ends the story the way that I'll put it this way, it's the dial of destiny. And it's like all Indiana Jones all through the films has been looking for his idea of fortune and glory, something that would fulfill him. At the end of the day, what would fulfill Indiana Jones and give him something that he truly desired? And in the end, he finds something to that extent.
Yeah.
And that's beyond anything worth, something man-made. But the Ark of the Covenant, a rock, the Holy Grail, a crystal skull, the Antikythera.
Well, I think that's really wonderful that they did that.
Yeah,
It's not
and
like a tangible thing.
and I know that there's people right now. The critics are all like, "Oh, this isn't as good as the other ones." Our fellow YouTubers out there are like, "Oh, they've ruined the legacy of Indiana Jones." I wholeheartedly disagree. I feel like they're paying a lot of respect to it, being very bittersweet with the character that we've all come to know and love over 40 years, and they're giving him a proper send off. Something akin to really honestly a bittersweet goodbye that is so deserving.
Well, that's great. Great for him. It makes me sad, but a good sad, bittersweet, yeah.
Yes, very so bittersweet. And I'm telling you, anybody that's gonna go out there and say this movie is not good, that it's garbage, I'm gonna argue with it. I'm gonna defend it the whole time, just like I'll defend Crystal Skull. I love Crystal Skull, to the death. And people that always like crap on Temple of Doom too. I love Temple of Doom. Will always the Indiana Jones movies are not bad. There's not a single bad one. They are all worthy in their own specific way.
You can say easily that there's a problem with the movie, but you don't have to say that it's downright bad. You know?
There's a lot of issues with Dial of Destiny. There is some. It's really long. It's 2.5 hours. Could definitely do some cutting of characters, cutting of scenes. All that could definitely pick up the pace. Some of the CGI is not, it's Disney CGI, and Disney CGI the past 2 years has been absolutely god awful.
Yeah.
God awful across this thing, and Indiana Jones does not escape some bad CGI. But the practical stuff is great. Sound is great. Harrison Ford is the last remaining movie star of the Hollywood era.
Wow. That's awesome. Well,
yes.
They Dial of Destiny rides into $100 million worldwide its opening weekend. Now, most people are saying that it's pretty weak. It should have done more. You know, I don't know.
I think we have a long weekend, so we're gonna see. I don't think it's a total bust.
And I don't think it's an Indiana Jones problem. I think it's a moviegoer problem right now.
Yeah,
I don't think it's necessarily the movie itself.
Here's the thing. The movie cost $300 million to make. So that means it has to make $300 million globally to break even, which it should do that. It should do that. But here's the thing too. China's not watching movies right now. Chinese are not. They're barely watching the Marvel films right now. They're watching Avatars, and that's it. If you don't get China to fork over at least 200 mil, it's going to be a bust. Russia's in a war right now. Nobody over there is watching movies.
Right. That's why I'm saying I don't think it's I don't think it's an Indiana Jones thing. I think it's a moviegoer issue, not even a United States, like you said. It's a worldwide issue that people aren't going to the movies. Like Spider-Verse was the exception because it was Spider-Verse,
Spider-Man, animation.
But if it were any other type of movie, I don't know if it would be doing well. I mean, we just clearly saw with Elemental being a Pixar movie being released, and
let me see how well Tom Cruise does in the next Mission Impossible coming out in a few weeks. Let's see how, if Mission Impossible does really well in China and Russia and makes a lot of money, then we're like, well, maybe it was Indiana Jones. But if Mission Impossible, which should make a nice chunk of change here in the United States, that's a $200 million movie itself too.
But that's
Tom
the thing.
Cruise.
I don't know anybody who's wanting to go see a movie like that right now.
Well, oh yeah, but
I don't know.
We'll see how the people overseas how they'll take that. And if it doesn't make money overseas, then it's across the board some issues out there.
Right. So speaking of movies kind of struggling, Ruby Gillman, Teenage Kraken is the worst DreamWorks opening of all time, earning only $12.8 million, which is only 18% of what they spent on it. So, and that makes me sad because it looks cheap, it looks safe, but it looks cute. Okay, I'll give it that. It looks really cute. It looks boring, but cute. So it's a shame, but I have seen other things coming out that they're making. What was it? Kung Fu Panda 4, and yeah, they've got the How to Train Your Dragon live action. So I mean, DreamWorks has got some other things up its sleeve, but I don't know. And it's summertime. I feel like Ruby should have done better.
Well, I feel like, tell me if you think this is a right assumption. Maybe DreamWorks B team was working on this so that all the A team could be working on Kung Fu Panda.
Good
what
point.
about, you remember that movie Samurai: The Way of Hank or something? Remember?
Oh, the panda or something?
What? Okay,
No.
okay, wait.
Hank was a dog?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
yes.
listen, that was their C team. In fact, that was their interns. Those interns were working on
But how did that do box office? Well, I mean, that wasn't a huge hit either. But I feel like
Get Siri on the phone.
Ruby. Yeah. Okay. Hey Siri, what was the box office for The Way of Hank? Oh, okay. So opening weekend for Paws of Fury: The Legend of Hank was 6 million. Opening weekend.
Does that really count for DreamWorks though?
That's Paramount Pictures. That's not a DreamWorks.
Okay.
But I'm just saying, like, to me, that's kind of like, so yeah, total worldwide for Legend of Hank was 42 million. But I'm just saying, like, to me, that's kind of like Ruby Gillman, Legend of Hank, Paws of Fury. That's like the same level of an animated film, the same tier. You know, not something that's like they put like $100 million into making this, you know?
Right. So maybe it was, okay, DreamWorks gave us Puss in Boots 2. So maybe all of A-Team was working on that because, my goodness, it was amazing. Have you guys seen that yet?
Currently streaming on the Netflix.
Have either of you
It's on my list of things to do.
Please go watch it. It is so, 1, hilarious, 2, dark and actually scary, 3, it was funny. It was fun to watch. Action. The animation was wonderful. I know I have already talked about this before, but really go watch it. So I think A-Team was there for Puss in Boots 2, and then they were like, all right, B-Team, you're working on the Ruby Gillman feature.
I thought it's the third one.
No, it's the second one. The Last Wish.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, they just had the Puss in Boots 1 and then Puss in Boots 2, The Last Wish. So now they've got A-Team, you know, they took a little break from The Last Wish, and now they're working on Kung Fu Panda 4. But still, Ruby Gillman, I'm like, wouldn't that have appealed to more teenage girls, little girls, stuff like that to go watch? Even little boys who are like, yeah, I like Krakens, that's cool. Yeah, Ruby Gillman. I just don't know. It's summertime. Kids out of school. They should have gone to see this. But maybe parents are just not wanting to spend the money either. I don't know. I don't think everything is about the movie itself. I think it's a moviegoer problem. Let us know what you know down in the comments.
I think a lot of movies came out in June that were good.
Yes.
But I just look. I mean, maybe Ruby Gillman isn't that good though, too. Like, it's just not marketed.
Right. It could be.
But it's not marketed. You watch the marketing for it. It looks like.
I felt like I saw it everywhere. Like I couldn't escape it. So maybe it wasn't it didn't grab as much.
I didn't see any marketing for that, and I have two
I saw it
daughters, and I don't remember seeing any marketing on any YouTube channel for it or anything.
You know what I think is being marketed to death is Barbie. But
yeah, Barbie's everywhere.
But here's what I don't know.
But the thing is, what is that? What is that movie though?
She goes into the real world.
Right.
But isn't it a comedy? Is it a comedy for kids, or is it?
That's a good question.
Is it like a Dudley Do-Right, Rocky and Bullwinkle kind of movie, or is it?
It almost looks like a musical the way they've painted it out to be.
Or is it?
You know what? It is not a kids movie. Holy moly, is that right?
What?
Okay, Variety says Barbie gets a 12A rating in UK for strong language, mild innuendo, and dangerous behavior. What does this mean? Why?
So, I mean, but is that like School of Rock level comedy? Or, I mean, it has Will Ferrell in it.
Yeah.
So, do you know, is it going to be like, is it like Land of the Lost comedy? You know what I'm saying? Does that make any sense?
So there was an early trailer, probably its first trailer, that it had a joke that
The beat you off.
Yeah, I was like, oh, that's a turn off for me. I don't want to watch something like that.
Yeah, they like keep going back and forth, and I'll beat you off. No, I'll beat you off, and it's like, oh.
So
I get
yeah,
it.
so is this a kids movie or is this movie for like 25-year-olds?
I think it's a kids movie.
Then why are they marketing it to kids though? Nobody's gonna see it. I mean, who's gonna take their 6-year-old daughter to go see a Barbie movie that's not really a Barbie movie? It's just a making fun of Barbies, the whole Barbie world. I just don't get it. You remember that one movie with what's her name? Supermodel, black supermodel who Tyra Banks. Do you remember Tyra Banks? She did that movie with Lindsay Lohan.
Life Size.
Of course.
Life Size. So that whole movie, that comedy, was making fun of like the whole Barbie thing, where you live in a Barbie world where everything is perfect, then you come into the real world and everything sucks and people die, blah 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 blah.
People die.
You know. Yeah, no, but really, that's what it is. Be a star.
Yes.
You remember that? That was the song.
Yes, I love that movie.
Shine bright, shine like be a star.
You remember it.
Yeah, I remember. So, but is it like that? Will kids be like, oh yeah, I really want to see this, where they're making fun of Barbies?
I'm hoping it's kind of like
or is it
School of
like,
Rock.
or is it a movie that's like celebrating Barbie and Barbie goes on an adventure being Barbie? Or they're just making fun of Barbie. I just don't get it.
This comes from CBR.com. Margot Robbie stars as the popular oh my gosh. No, eponymous. What does that even mean? Mattel doll in Barbie, starring in a role initially meant for Amy Schumer. Okay, that's strike one.
What?
Strike one. The film sees Barbie excommunicated from Barbie Land for being a less than perfect doll, having to face real world problems as she seeks happiness in the human world. Robbie is one of several Barbies to appear, starring alongside Kate McKinnon as Weird Barbie, Issa Rae as President Barbie, and award-winning singer Dua Lipa, Mermaid Barbie. Robbie's Barbie is joined by Ken, Ryan Gosling, on her adventures with Simu Liu, Nuti...
Simon Liu.
Simu... Okay.
Simu? Oh.
Pardon me for desecrating these names. Simu Liu, Nuti Gatwa, and John Cena, among others, to feature as different Ken variations.
So are they also trying to do a multiverse thing?
Well, I mean, with Barbie, you'd have to, probably, because there are just so many...
I'm pregnant Barbie!
Yeah, right.
I'm Barbie's sister Chloe, or whatever her name is.
Kelly.
Oh
Kelly!
No,
Kelly.
Chelsea, Skipper.
There's a Kelly!
Oh, I remember Skipper. Yeah.
There's not a Kelly.
Yes, sir. Kelly's the little baby daughter.
You're gonna tell me.
You're gonna tell me?
You're gonna tell me? There's... Barbie has Skipper, Chelsea, and Stacy. Those are
Kelly.
her sisters. Thank you,
Barbie
I'm going
Kelly.
right here, right now.
Barbie Kelly.
Maybe like in
that?
an 80s version.
Kelly is the younger sister of Barbie, Skipper, and Stacy. And the older sister of Chrissy.
Who's Chrissy?
Listen,
Chrissy
there's a
was the
whole
girl
family.
that got
I want to
eaten by
know
a
who these
shark
parents are. Who's
in
Barbie's
Jaws.
parents? Who's this baby mama?
Wait a minute. 1995 to 2010 as Kelly, 2011 present Chelsea.
Yeah, there's no Kelly in current Barbie world.
No,
It doesn't
is
matter. It doesn't matter. There was a Kelly.
Chelsea. Ew, Barbie's parents are George and Margaret.
Yeah, back in the 80s.
What did they
there's
do?
Kelly.
No, 60s.
Like, what are their jobs?
The parents.
No.
Discontinued characters. Tootie
They're
and
dentists.
Todd. Francie.
Were they the
Jazzy.
twins? Were
Yes,
they the twins?
yes. Christine and Blaine.
All I'm just saying is, what are the expectations for Barbie? Who's gonna go and see this movie?
I don't know, but
Ella's like, oh, I want to go see Barbie, but I'm like, well, I don't know. Will you? If it has
it has
innuendos,
a PG-13 rating, so
then probably not.
No.
It says, is the Barbie movie made for kids? The answer to this is sort of and sort of not, especially with the PG-13 certificate in North America, so there's a lot to take into account. Essentially, it looks like it's going to work for teens and above, but maybe not for the kids who actually play with Barbie dolls. And that is from the Twopence magazine of the United Kingdom. So
what a lost opportunity.
Just go see Life Size. I'm sure it's on Disney Plus.
It's kind of like It's kind of like, look, they made Mario, and Mario appealed to everyone. It appealed especially to kids because kids played the most with Mario, obviously.
Right.
So why you would think they would do that with Barbie, a toy?
But I don't know if you would want the adult audience to go see it.
But it's but then maybe I think like Transformers. Transformers are toys too, but they're PG-13. There's a lot of violence.
But that's also different. I think that's different because when you look at Transformers, that's an action-oriented entertainment.
Well, so think about it. When Barbie was peak, think about it. When Barbie was peak, all of those people have grown up now. We're all adults, okay?
But Barbie's been around for like 50 years, though.
Right, but they're all adults.
I mean, so all right, here we go. You have the Barbie that you pull the ripcord, and she's a flying fairy, okay?
Yeah!
So how come we didn't get a Barbie flying fairy film?
Listen, go watch the Barbie animated movies.
They're pretty good, okay?
They're so good.
They're pretty
Princess
legit.
and the Pauper? Go watch it.
They're pretty legit. I'm not even...
Dolphin Island? Dolphin Island is the shiz. I have 2 daughters, and it is not bad, okay? It's good.
Along those lines, go watch the Tinkerbell movies. I love those movies.
It stars your girl Katara Mae Whitman as Tinkerbell. Yeah.
Go see those. Skip this movie and go watch those other good things with your children.
I'm going to be curious to see how Barbie does.
It's against Oppenheimer, which I don't know why they're like buddy.
Everyone's gonna go see both at the same time.
I'm gonna go see Oppenheimer for sure.
Sydney and I are gonna go theater hop. I'm so excited for that.
You didn't invite me?
Go watch this one, Princess and the Pauper.
I feel like she was gonna swear like.
And you? Well.
Maybe that's why the Disney movie is like this.
If I want some eggs, I ring the bell, and the maid comes running in.
Beep!
And she serves them on a silver tray, and she brings
the serves them on a plate. Oh no.
Oh, now they're promoting Scientology. Don't let your kids. Don't let your kids watch this.
Taking a stinky all day. All right, let's move on. All right, let's go. Come on.
Every girl remembers that song from.
You can jam out later.
Okay, everybody remembers that. But yeah, Oppenheimer and Barbie are going to be seen on the same day for many people because
guaranteed.
It's just...
Oppenheimer makes more money. Guaranteed.
You think so?
I hope so.
Guaranteed. How much money you want to put on it that Oppenheimer's going to make more money because men go to the movies more than women do? That's not sexist at all. That is the truth. You guys know it.
Yeah, you've got the black and white versus the pink and blue.
It's not all black and white.
No, I know, but it's like the very dark and gritty movie next to
Chris Nolan. Chris Nolan, has a solid track record. Yeah.
Yeah. It's so funny that those movies came right at the same time. But that will be there.
Oh yeah, for sure. I guarantee Barbie makes like 20 million opening weekend. Oppenheimer makes 40, 50 mil. What do you guys think?
I think increase those numbers by 20 each.
I don't
probably.
think so.
Yeah, probably.
Barbie, maybe 30. Maybe 30 mil.
Oh, I think they'll make more than that. I've seen people
You think so?
Yes, I think so, because people have been talking about it everywhere. They're excited. I don't know really why they're so excited for this movie. Maybe because it's Ryan Gosling and Margot Robbie. I think that might be the only
it doesn't
reasons
sell.
why.
Not gonna matter. Not gonna matter.
I don't know,
guarantee
man.
you.
And with the side-by-side of Oppenheimer, people are going to go see both.
I hear
So,
both. Who's got time to see 4 hours, 5 hours of movies other than
many
you
people.
two?
Brian, if you're
It's
on
the
the
summer.
internet, man, you're seeing people go crazy for both of these movies, saying that they're going to see both on the same day.
We got. Let's put this to the test. We got to, because this is what we do. My guess is Barbie makes $30 million opening
Okay.
weekend. Okay, it's
I'll
a
write this
comedy. It's a
Yep.
it's a girl-centric comedy. Look at other films similar to that part of the genre. Okay, it's a chick flick. It's gonna make $30 million. All
What
right.
about Oppenheimer?
Oppenheimer makes. It's a bleak war movie, World War II movie about a bomb. Okay.
And the
It's
guy
about-
who made it.
And the guy who made it. So
Gosh
we're gonna
darn
be
it.
waiting 2 hours to watch a bomb explode. Okay.
Woo!
All right. So Oppenheimer. I don't know if it's rated R, but hey,
I would
hey
think
Siri.
so.
Hey Siri, what is Oppenheimer rated? PG-13. No. It's
It is
rated
R.
R.
It's R.
Oppenheimer is rated R.
And
So
it's 3 hours.
it's 3 hours. Oppenheimer's gonna make 40 mil.
So the budget for Oppenheimer is 100 mil.
100 mil. It's gonna make $40 million. 40, 50 million. That's yeah.
And then the Barbie movie, their budget is also 100 mil.
30 million
Good gosh.
opening weekend.
So we shall see. We shall see. I don't know, brother. I don't know. I think you
I don't
might be a
know.
little bit low on your
Those are my
numbers.
guesses. If I'm wrong, I'll say, oh yeah, I was wrong. I'll admit it, but that's my guess.
Poor Ruby Gilman at 12.8 million. Oh, Ruby.
Just adds on to her teenage drama.
Yeah. Rip. But anyways, we're going to switch some gears here from movies for a totally, entirely different thing. Sports. Something we don't really talk about here on the Bump That podcast, but some of you have been
Sports.
asking for it. And dang it, we deliver. Because you're siblings, right? Right? You've subscribed. Right?
Share the video.
Anyways.
Son of a bitch.
Let's talk ESPN. As a Disney entity, they too are on the struggle bus as of late. I sounded like a news anchor right there. As of late. And
I
have
said
been-
more like a kindergarten teacher. Oh, it looks like you're on the struggle bus there now, aren't you?
Oh my gosh. And have been laying off important commentators. Basketball analyst and former player Vince Carter and longtime college football writer Gene
Good luck.
Wojnarowski.
Yeah.
Wojnarowski.
Have just been let go, along with 18 others since Friday, June 30th. Stephen A. Smith says he's next, and more are coming. So,
All right, Steve. They're not going to let go of Stephen A. Stephen A. is a national treasure. He's awesome. I love him to death. Nobody gives a better take than Stephen A. He's going to stay there. He's like better than Skip Bayless, so he's going to stay. Look, Disney had to cut. They're cutting costs all over the place because Disney Plus sucks. So they're trimming. The whole Monday Night Football crew gone. Steve Young, a few of the other people on there, commentators.
Did they
are
let
gone.
go of Tony Romo?
Oh my gosh, dude! Tony Romo.
I don't even. Okay, well, just saying.
Tony
saying.
Romo is CBS, not
Okay.
ESPN. It's a totally different network.
Oh my
bro.
gosh, calm
You're the one
down.
that brought this up. You wanted
I
to talk
know.
about
Calm down. But you got me nervous
Tony
for a second.
Romo
I
is
love
paid
Tony Romo.
$40 million
Whoa.
a year to talk football. He's not going anywhere. People love Tony Romo.
I love Tony Romo. Just saying.
I like shoot, who do I like? I like Greg Olson. I like Greg Olson.
Ooh,
better.
yes.
I like Greg Olson. Yeah.
Wesley gets so riled up during college football season because he hates oh my gosh, what's his name? For CBS college football. I have to get Wesley in here in a second.
I don't follow the college football. I know I know Wesley does.
So why are they letting go of these guys though? Other than
Because
they just gotta cut
Disney-
cost.
That's what it is. They're cutting costs. These guys have been here a long time too. Like a lot of these guys have been working for ESPN for 20 plus years.
Yeah.
And they're trying to get some new blood in there. They're making room also for Pat McAfee. Pat McAfee show is very popular. It's a fellow YouTuber, but he's been getting really strong with FanDuel, ESPN game, College Game Day. So Pat McAfee is getting his own show on YouTube and on ESPN. He's gonna have a whole block.
That's the other
so
thing.
he's
There's just like
super popular.
So wait.
platforms.
So Wesley just texted me and he hates Gary Danielson. If you know who Gary Danielson, all football season long, Wesley's like, if we're watching CBS, Wesley's like, God, I hate Gary.
Freaking Gary!
Oh man. No, seriously.
Let me see if I can get him in here.
If you have a commentator like that sucks, calling football games or being, it's like, oh, it's the absolute worst.
No, I think the commentator really makes it.
I like Joe Buck, Troy Aikman. Those are my favorites. Love those guys.
I can't really name any, but I feel like whenever I listen to commentators,
Tom Brady's going to be a commentator. He's supposed to be commentating this season.
I like to enjoy the commentating of NASCAR.
Yeah, I don't.
I know that's completely not the
follow
same
that.
thing, but I like to listen to them
Very
talk about the
NFL.
guys going around in circles.
Yeah.
But no, so
Oh,
that's
here
unfortunate
comes-
that they're getting rid of a bunch of.
Yeah,
Ladies
I mean,
and
there's
gentlemen.
a lot of good guys out there. But
Right,
here,
right.
oh, brother-in-law is here.
Yes,
Aw,
ladies and gentlemen, to
brother-in-law!
tell us how much he hates Gary Danielson and why, here's my husband. Here's Wesley.
Wesley. Okay, everything went flying.
Oh my gosh.
Golly, that girl. What are we
Son
gonna
of
do
a
with her?
gun.
Wesley, the poor guy's just standing there, and Kennedy's ruining everything. He's just watching everything happen. Oh my gosh. Okay, so Wesley, Gary, what's his face? Gary what?
Gary Danielson.
Gary Danielson. Why is he so appalling to you, Wesley?
He's extremely biased. Against Georgia. He loves Alabama.
So
Well, what the heck? Why did they let him talk like that then?
Right.
Like, he also, the way he calls plays, or like, what just happened?
He's like the John Madden of football, of college football.
See, John Madden was like way before my time. Like, I don't even.
So
remember.
all he does is really just does he dog on Georgia, or does he? Is he just
Dog.
always talking about Alabama instead?
All the above.
Okay. Well,
It's like Chris Collinsworth for NBC. He does Sunday Night Football, and I'm like Chris Collinsworth. I promise you, like all he talks about is how awesome Tom Brady is.
Yes.
Yeah.
And how awesome Aaron Rodgers is. And seriously, every time he opens it up, it's like he's getting on his knees and he's like, "Here, Tom, let me help you out of here." I'm serious. That's what it is. That's all it is. Every single time, I'm like, Chris, calm down with the Tom Brady worship, dude. It's like,
starts
now here's a
sweating on his
guy
brow.
telling Brady, like, you know, he's like, here. I mean, that's what it is. It's like, come on. You got 22 other players on the field there. Tom Brady's not even in this game. So that's my Chris Collinsworth take.
Nice.
I'm sorry
Maybe-
that you have to listen.
Maybe
to that
Greg
guy.
Danielson is the same thing. Like, oh, Alabama.
Freaking Greg!
Yummy.
Stop!
He was opening the curtain to popcorn, Ileana. What do you think he was doing?
That was no popcorn. Thanks,
All right,
everybody.
get
That was
back.
Wesley. Woo!
Thanks, Wesley.
Wesley.
First time appearance on the show.
Yeah,
That's
I
awesome.
know. Woo, it was great. We've gotten Joanna, we've gotten Hunter, and now Wesley. The siblings, spouses.
I don't
that
have
made
a
it.
husband.
No. I was going to say husband and wife, but then I was like, oh, I can just change it to spouse.
But
Because
if I
that,
My
had a
man.
husband,
that covers it
if
all.
I had a husband, Wesley would probably be pretty good. He'd protect me at least, you know.
Oh my
Yes.
gosh.
It's
Well-
kind of backwards. It's kind of the reverse. Like, I'm definitely protecting him, and he knows it. But, you know.
Make sure you lock all the doors at night, Katie.
He keeps you warm at night, I guess. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I keep him warm at night.
Well, anyways,
Okay,
I feel
well.
bad for those people that are being let go, especially if they don't see it coming. If they're kind of just like, they just get a letter one day and they're like, "Hey, sorry, you're gonna be."
Yeah,
not
a lot of
working
that,
anymore."
honestly, a lot of that's what happened. That's
That's
so a lot of this
so
broke out last
crummy.
week, and they're like, yeah, they were just getting like, side, just, 20 years, and then they're done. Like, you're done. That's just.
Yeah,
know,
sorry,
pack
February
up your
31st
stuff.
or 30th, you're done. Okay, man, you've done great. You've really served us well, and now you don't have to.
But
do it anymore.
a lot of these guys, though, they'll find, because right now I'm gonna tell you this could be a whole another episode we could talk about. The sports media, sports world, sports in general is blowing up. Sports have never been more popular than they are now, than movies, TV, video games. You know why?
Really?
Absolutely. Sports is making so much more money right now than movie and TV, because of the storylines that you can do with sports. The way that you can tell a story with sports that are so different. With movies and TV, we're seeing the same stories over and over, just recycled stuff over and over.
What do you mean stories?
Just about the characters that are playing the games. Like, if you even from anything from a soccer game to a tennis match, golf, baseball, horse racing, especially with gambling coming in too, sports gambling is becoming very popular again all over the country. So it's totally affecting culture more than film and television has.
And
the past few
I
years.
didn't even talk about that. Some of those meet eye to eye. They're making that movie, the NASCAR one, about that kid who was playing Gran Turismo. Have you guys not seen that trailer?
The Gran Turismo movie? I know there's the.
That's
that.
what I just said.
I think I've seen the trailer once, but not enough to
It's a
remember
kid who
it.
played Gran Turismo on whatever console it was. I don't know.
Oh
Gran
yeah, yeah,
Turismo's
yeah,
PlayStation.
yeah,
And
yeah.
the guy
Yes, I know what you're
gets
talking
called
about.
to play or called to drive
Race
a real
a
car.
real car. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
They're making that movie of that kid, and Hopper from Stranger Things is gonna be like the coach or whatever in it. So, I mean, okay, like getting some big names in there.
I'm telling you, no, but sports, people are starting to pay more attention to sports than they are television and movies, because
Well, here's a
you never know
here's a-
what's going to happen. You never know what's going to
Yeah.
happen.
Well, that and everybody, you can play sports at home. You can go and play basketball with your friends. You can go to the tennis court and do that. You can play ping pong in your basement. You can go swimming at the local pool. It's accessible. It's a thing that everybody can do, for the most part.
We'll even think about oh my gosh, now his name is escaping me. Of course it does. Everybody, the guy who just fell over during the football game and was in the coma.
Damar Hamlin.
Our commander in chief.
DeMar Hamlin, bro.
Yes.
Oh,
and
that guy,
so
yeah.
That was a real life situation that caused real life drama, and people love drama, so that caught everybody's eyes. Not even people who
100%,
like
yes.
sports.
Yes.
Everybody was watching, and I know it's somebody's life, but you're captured. You need to know what happens next.
And
You're on the
now,
edge of your
yeah,
seat.
and now you're gonna watch whenever that kid gets back on the field.
Yes, you're gonna
the
be
ratings again too. TV has been going downhill. Network TV downhill for like 20 years.
watching. Yeah.
Game, but the number one reason that people still watch, network TV, NFL football,
Yeah.
sports, the Olympics. That's it.
It's pretty
People
crazy,
go
but it
ape
makes sense.
crap to watch the gymnastics, the figure skating. People still love that because you never know what's going to happen. There's
Right.
actual drama story going on there with these regular people that are, a lot of them. I mean, if you watch an NFL game, one reason I love watching the NFL is because a lot of these players are like real life superheroes to me in their own way.
They're doing
They can
amazing things.
They can do amazing things to make a play on the field, and you're like, that's the closest we'll ever get to actually watching
And
Superman.
this past year was the first year I've actually ever been interested in NFL football. Okay, I've never really cared, didn't really understand. But watching the technical things that they have to do with, like, did your foot stay in that line? Were both feet in before you caught the
did
ball
you
and get
tiptoe
out?
in? Yeah.
I'm
yeah.
like, did it? And then we're playing the replay. I'm like, but we can't see it from that angle. I'm like getting invested. I have to know. I have to know how well that guy did. It's so technical, and it's
And then
live,
if he didn't,
and it's right
and if
there.
he didn't make it, now his team has to figure out, well, what are we going to do next to make the play?
Right. So
or
it's
now does the
all
other team get the ball?
live. It's
Or if he
all
did,
real.
if he does get it, you're watching that live moment and you're like, wow, that was awesome. And then you're celebrating with them,
Yes.
enjoying, you're in that moment with them. Movies and TV, I love them to death, but they've reached a point where we're so disconnected from that.
It's very predictable now. And so with that, you want to be on the edge of your seat. You want to be like, it's not safe anymore. TV and movie have been playing it so safe. We don't want safe. So
I'll one last example, then we'll move on.
Yeah.
All right. Joanna and I, all right, Minnesota Miracle, okay? Minnesota Vikings to move on to the playoffs, okay? It's like 4th and 12, okay? They have to get a first down. There's like 6 seconds left in the game. We are on the edge of our seats watching this game. Okay, Case Keenum throws a pass to Stephon Diggs. Okay, Stephon Diggs leaps over a guy. And instead of running out of bounds with enough time to kick a field goal, he's able to stay in bounds, run 30 yards to score a touchdown. They win the game. The entire stadium,
that's like
US
the best
Bank
feeling,
Stadium,
'cause you're just going,
goes
go,
nuts.
go, go, go.
Time's
Yeah,
out. We're
scream.
crying. We're screaming. Kids are in the bathtub like, what's going on? We're just crazy.
Mommy, Daddy,
I had-
Was that the game? Was that the game from last year or 2 years ago?
That was, I think it was,
It was recent.
2018, I think, actually.
Oh, I thought it was.
2018.
I thought it was.
I remember
recent.
receiving
There's a
Snapchat.
bunch of games like that because it's good television. It's
Yeah.
good television, and that's why they're cutting the fat of these old guys that were on there. Unfortunately, they're making room
Yeah.
for some new talent to get on there, call these games and whatever, because that is where the future is at, is
Yeah.
sports.
So, sorry on them, but I get it. I do understand why sports is more enjoyable to watch than TV and movies. Truly, I understand it.
In this day and age.
Yes.
It's also the social aspect of it.
Yeah.
You guys can.
Oh yeah.
You guys watch the same game. Hey man, did you see that? Yeah.
At
And then
this
you talk
point, yeah,
stats.
water
You talk
cooler
stats
talk.
and-
Water cooler talk. How many TV shows are able to do that now? Not very many.
Yeah.
Only
Because
the
not
HBO
everybody
shows.
watches the same. There's so many.
Not everybody
stuff to
watches
watch.
HBO. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
HBO is like the only stuff where people are actually talking about that water cooler stuff.
So let's go ahead and keep moving on. All right. Comment down below what you think about sports, movies, and TV shows. Did you agree with us or do you disagree with us? Let us know in the comments. But we have more bad news. Okay. This is bad news to us, but do you think it's good news? Are you wanting this? Another remake no one asked for. This one I'm like shocked. Just like,
I don't think it's.
why
gonna
would they touch it?
Wait,
Okay.
wait. I'm gonna say a Futurama line. I'm shocked. Shocked, I say. Well, not that shocked. That's it.
It's a Wonderful Life, starring Uncle Brendan Fraser and Christina Applegate.
I
What?
thought she was dying.
I saw her in the Netflix show Dead to Me, and that was the first time I'd ever seen her. Ever. So,
What? No, that's.
there's a show
bad
called
on you, bro.
Dead to Me, and it's
Yeah.
lovely. I like it. James Marsden's in it, some other chicks in it. It's a good show. But why? It's a Wonderful Life.
I don't
why
think it's gonna happen.
Brendan Fraser and why Christina Applegate? Why?
Sister Katie, doesn't Christina Applegate have some multiple sclerosis or something? I apologize. I'm not sure. She has some
I
sort of
have
sickness.
no idea. Until recently, she was one of those people where I hear her name all the time, but I couldn't tell you something that she's in. And I was talking to Mom. She's like, "Oh yeah, she was in Married with Children."
Yeah, Married
I
with
said,
Children.
"Oh,
Yeah, 30 years ago.
yeah, yeah. But again, it's one of those things like,
She was
okay,
in
She's been-
Vacation, Anchorman.
She's been in a ton of stuff. A ton of stuff.
exactly. But that's the thing. Like,
The Anchorman
stuff-
films.
is it stuff that I want?
She's been in
The
Friends.
Rocker.
She was in Mars Attacks, Going the Distance, Wake Up Ron Burgundy, Alvin and the Chipmunks.
See, these are like movies that
She's a comedic
Polite
actress,
pass.
so she does a lot of comedic stuff.
Yeah, a lot of these are.
polite pass.
So.
But I thought she also has some sort of life-endangering sickness that she's not able to do these. I don't know. I feel like they're just picking like random people. Like, oh, Brendan Fraser's popular now. Let's bring him back for a movie.
You were correct. This emotional ceremony marked Christina Applegate's return to the spotlight following her multiple sclerosis diagnosis, which she publicly revealed in August 2021. Christina Applegate says she's done with on-camera work while she is living with multiple sclerosis.
But this as well, she is diagnosed with breast cancer.
Wow.
Or she at
Well,
least
dang.
had it. And then she had a double mastectomy.
Goodness gracious. Poor woman.
I don't think this is happening. I think if they did like they've done a couple times like the radio shows where they have like the people act on stage like a TV reading of like a old. They did that with like a Christmas Story. I don't know who was in it. I forgot. Recently, some famous people did that. If they did something like that, okay, great. There's no reason to make a film version of It's a Wonderful
No,
Life.
it doesn't need to be done.
With Brendan
it's already,
Fraser.
It's
you know.
already a perfect movie. Leave it as it is. Don't touch it. It's one of those movies that just does not need to be touched ever because it's so special almost. And with those two actors, it's kind of like, those were your choice?
Yeah, it's just, not.
I could see maybe Uncle Brendan because he's been through. Listen, hear me out. He's been through a lot in life, and I'm sure that he's had those low moments where he's thought about the same thing that George Bailey has been.
And
so I'm sure that he could channel that.
But he's already made a movie like that. It's called Bedazzled with Elizabeth Hurley. It's almost the same thing, where he makes a deal with the devil. If he gives his soul to the devil to win the heart of some girl that he likes. Okay, it's almost the same thing. And so they go through all these sort of situations where he keeps asking the devil for wishes. It's a comedy.
And it's like, don't touch James Stewart either because he was just perfect.
They're just gonna like, God forbid, like they gave it to like Paul Feig or something, or they let like what's her name?
Who the heck is Paul Feig?
Paul Feig is the guy that directed Bridesmaids and Ghostbusters. Okay, and they go. What if they Ghostbustered this movie? You know what I'm saying by that too. You know? Okay, if they decided to Ghostbuster it, it'd be like, oh Lord, sweet Jesus, please, gosh, what are we doing here?
Right. So I don't know. Just don't touch it. Leave it alone.
They get some NBC Saturday Night Live people to do a new version, you know.
No.
Do it on your show then. Don't make a movie
All right,
about
they get Kevin Nealon or Kevin James to be Mr. Potter or something like that.
Gosh.
I don't know.
Kevin James.
Hey, I will say this. I will say this in defense of NBC and Saturday Night Live, or maybe it was Mad TV. It was one of those two things. They had the best ending. They did a thing of It's a Wonderful Life, and they had the best ending when it's at the very end of the movie.
Oh, and they beat up Mr. Potter.
Brian!
Just spit it out!
Jeez. You know what? He said it.
They
go
beat up Mr. Potter. Good.
They beat up Mr. Potter.
They take a baseball bat to his legs or something.
The
His
whole
legs are
town
already
went and beat
broken.
him up.
Awesome. They should have. But no, Brian is correct. We do need to move on. So no to It's a Wonderful Life. But this one I'm still excited about, and that there might be more to come. Last week we talked about FNAF, Five Nights at Freddy's movie being made by Blumhouse. Jason Blum says that he's ready to make more. Yes!
I'm
Let's
ready.
do
Bring
it.
on.
Let's go. More scary movies that are like not too scary, like scary for Ileana, okay? Like it's still scary for me, but I can watch it without having to cover
We're
my
being
eyes.
attacked by that gummy worm. Oh.
Yeah, gummy worm sounds. Yeah, that's exactly what I want. So I'm excited for that. I think the movie looks great already, the FNAF one. I'm so excited to see it. I can't wait for the jump scares, all of it. Yes, let's do it. All right, now this one. Oh my gosh, we can't spend too long on this because we've already spent too long on everything else. But Avatar: The Quest for Balance is coming to the PlayStation. Okay, this is a new game of Avatar. Oh my god.
You didn't read it all.
Oh, I'm
PlayStation.
sorry. It's coming to PlayStation, Nintendo, and Xbox. Y'all, why does it look like that? Why does it look like that?
It's just an easy cash grab.
Why does it look
But,
like
okay,
that?
I'm gonna play devil's advocate.
Why does it look like
I'm gonna
that?
play devil's advocate. It looks bad, but how's the gameplay?
It
Like,
shouldn't look like that.
no.
Does it look
but-
like a Pokemon game? Is it
Yes.
Pokemon-ish?
Worse.
Well, it.
Speak.
It looks like a GameCube era game, but it looks like it. There's.
All right, try again. Give your thought again.
Okay, so it looks like a GameCube era game, but it looks as though there's lots to do in it. So that's why I'm interested to see what the gameplay is like. I'm gonna play devil's advocate.
Okay, no, but there is a scene where Toph is moving a rock, and she does the animation to move the rock, and then stops, and then the rock moves. It's like, that's not how it works. You have to be in position still moving the rock. You don't just, and then, like, put your arms back to your side, and then the rock's like, oh yes, I've been activated, and then it does the thing.
Wasn't that how the Shyamalan movie was? Like, they did a move, like, and then something
Yes.
happened, you
It's
know?
like, it's so poor. Oh, the people watch the show. Did they watch the show? It
Do
just
you
looks,
see?
it looks awful.
Do you see?
Can you fly on Appa and
Gosh,
go
I
from,
hope
like,
so.
island to island, or
I mean,
village
I'm
to
just
tell
saying, it
any of
looks like
that.
there's a lot. It looks like there's a lot you can do.
Only time will tell. But it is coming to PlayStation, Nintendo, and Xbox. Sorry, PC people, but
So you're saying that all these next-gen consoles, beautiful, high-powered
yeah,
consoles,
yeah.
are going to be dealing with a game that looks
The-
like it was made in 2002?
That's for the PlayStation 2. Yes. Exactly. That's exactly what it
Yay.
looks like. But that's what freaking Game Freak does, okay? They make games that look like garbage that were made for years ago that
But
belongs
hey,
on the DS.
they're still fun. I'll throw
It
them
looks
that
like
bone.
it was made for the DS. Okay, we have modern graphics. Spend more time on it. Make
yeah,
it look beautiful.
Frostbite, bro.
Frostbite?
What?
Frostbite? Yeah, Frostbite. That's
Are you Stu Pickles? Frostbite?
Oh, you took Brian out.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh man, he fell over. and
Only a
everything.
true OG gets that.
Dang it, now I have to find that scene.
Frostbite?
That's good. Alright, so, yeah, the BEMFAT, I guess, will be there for the Quest for Balance. Alright, so, Futurama Season 11, I can't believe they're still making this show, is premiering July 24th. It's already July 5th. We will be getting the show in about 20 days.
Billy West there?
Everybody's back.
Joe?
Wow.
Yes.
Katie?
Yes.
Wow.
Okay. Phil? Lamar? That's a guy, right?
Yes.
Wow.
Okay, good. Yeah.
Holy guacamole!
All right,
Wow.
nice. Hey, that was pretty good.
Thank you.
My man witch.
Okay, so this sort of leads into our
It's time to enter the chunk zone.
chunky.
All right, we have a
We're like 2
benderism.
hours into
Did
the show.
he say it? All right,
And
Katie.
really, it's I'm gonna be reading a quote because I'm all about tripping up Brian and Ileana when it comes to me sending the show docs. I'll say it's one thing and then I'm like, nah, I'll just change it.
I'm
So
doing anything else. Let me send 5 emails later.
yeah.
It was
Um,
funny.
Yeah, I
That's
even
because
got a text. I got a text.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't mean to send that one. I
Yeah.
definitely did not mean to
Yeah,
send that.
that
I was like,
All
oh,
right,
this is
so
Yeah.
So, I'm going to read a quote, and Brian and Ileana have to tell me whether or not they think the quote comes from Bender, Fry, or Zoidberg.
Damn.
And I'm going to read it in Hermes' voice. I'm going to try to read it in Hermes' voice. I might stop after a while. All right, but this is for points.
Oh, dang it! I knew I had to keep. Track.
Yes.
So
I
we
can
have
keep
to
track.
call in
I
our
can keep
names?
track.
We have to call in our names?
No, I'll just we'll
no,
just
I like to call in the names.
No, because you.
No, we'll just go back and forth.
I want
Ileana
to call
picks
in
you
Nibbler.
Katie picks you every single time.
Oh my gosh, you and Mom.
Nibbler.
Win. I never win anything.
Oh my gosh.
I wanted to call it Nibbler.
That Ruth Bauman.
Nibbler.
Isn't that its name?
Okay.
Yeah. The little black thing with the eyeball.
What are you, retarded?
All right. And in case you don't know, I love Futurama. All right, so I'll start off on an easy one. We'll start with Brian.
Okay.
We'll start with Brian. Remember, I'm gonna try to read all of these like Hermes. So you have to tell me if you think this is Fry, Bender, or Zoidberg. I'm so embarrassed. I wish everybody was dead. Brian, who do you think said that?
I'm gonna go. My pick is on Zoidberg.
That was not Zoidberg.
Dang.
Ileana for the steal. Do you know who said that?
I'm going to say it was Fry.
No, it was Bender.
What?
I'm so,
So
embarrassed. I wished everybody was dead. Something like
That's a
that.
terrible Bender voice.
Bite my shiny metal.
No, it's more like... No, I can't do it. I'm not even going to try.
Yeah,
Gosh.
don't even try.
I'm done with the impersonations, impressions, whatever.
All right, we'll start with Ileana. Going next to Ileana.
Okay, I'm ready.
You might as well put that checkbook away because I've discovered something even more important. My friends, and they aren't even worth a penny to me. And that's why these anchovies are going on a pizza.
That was definitely Fry.
That was Fry.
Yeah.
Wow. Dang.
Yeah.
That was Fry.
Yeah, that had to be Fry.
I thought it was Zoidberg all the way.
Nah.
All right. Next
we'll go to
one.
Brian.
This is Brian.
Yeah, Brian.
Okay.
It's hard for me to come up with this voice. I might have to take it out.
Just ditch it.
Let me do one more.
Okay.
All right, Anteater number 1. Who are you protecting? Anteater number 2?
I'm gonna go Zoidberg for that one.
That was Zoidberg.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
gonna
I
go
knew
Zoidy.
it. Yeah, I could tell.
All right, Ileana.
Okay.
I'm gonna say this one like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna sound like the professor for all of this.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I could do that a little bit better. Give me a chance to defend your honor, and then sully it on the couch.
That's Bender.
That is Bender. He was hanging out with 2 floozies of the night.
Yeah. Hookers.
Dang. Robot hookers or?
Of course.
Oh, okay. Just so we're clear.
Yeah, and it's not real hookers. It always has to be the robot ones with the pointy boobs.
Yeah. Woo! Floozies.
Drills.
All right, Brian, this one's for you.
Okay.
People said I was dumb, but I proved them.
I'm gonna go with Fry for that one.
That is Fry.
Oh yeah, that's such a
Yeah.
Fry line. Oh man, we're just blazing through them.
I know. Sorry, I thought I sounded like I was glitching again. All right. Going. Oh.
Okay.
I saw a frilly cake in here. You remember all your life. I know I will. Every night it haunts me with its frosted beauty. Order the cake, damn it!
That is Bender.
No.
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 Brian,
Not
who do you think
Bender.
it was?
I'm gonna go with Zoidberg again for that one.
That is Zoidberg.
Zoidie?
Yeah.
He said, "Damn it." What?
He wants
Yeah.
to eat. He is always hungry.
Yeah, that is true.
No, order the cake.
No, he's more like, "Order the cake." He's got to be screaming it or something.
What are you gonna order the cake?
All right, this is one of my favorite lines. This one goes to who's next?
Brian.
This one's for Brian. Have you ever tried simply turning off the TV, sitting down with your children, and hitting them?
I'm gonna go with Bender for that one.
That is Bender.
Yeah, I was about to say, that's got to be a Bender. It sounds like Bender. I would have been surprised if it was Fry.
All right. We got a cut.
What?
3 each left.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Oh, I was like, what? What?
Can you hear me?
You've gone, you space out a lot and go robotic.
Yeah, you're spacey.
Sorry.
Kenny
Okay.
Spacey.
Here we
Alright, here we
go.
go. There she is.
Yeah.
This one's for Ileana. Here we go.
Okay.
When I was first asked to make a film about my nephew, I thought, why should I? Then later, Leela made the film. But if I had made the film, you can bet there would have been more topless women on motorcycles. Roll film.
That's Fry.
That is Fry.
Goodness gracious.
All right, Brian. 1 month my toilet broke, and I just went straight in the garbage can.
I'm gonna go with Zoidberg for that one.
No.
What? I
It was
definitely
not
thought that was
Zoidberg.
Zoidie. Okay. I'm gonna say then it was Bender.
It was not Bender. It was Fry.
Really? Huh.
Yeah.
Damn.
I am shocked. I definitely
Shocked,
thought
I say.
it
Well,
would
not that
be.
shocked.
All right.
Hey, I have 4 points. How many do you
Alright.
have?
Oh, I wasn't keeping track. I'm so
She's
sorry.
got 3. She's got 3. She's got
Okay.
3.
Good, I'm winning. The way it should be.
Yeah, you always want to win, Brian. Brian. Brian.
All right, who's next?
Me.
Yeah, Brian
Brian.
is.
Okay.
Brian.
I'm swelling with patriotic mucus.
That's Zoid. It's gotta be Zoidberg.
That is Zoidberg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
that
a
was
Zoidberg line.
That was a gimme.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right, Ileana.
Okay.
Hello, Mr. Chase Manhattery Bank. Deny my credit card application, will you? Ah! Oh! The famed Apollo Theater! Boo me off the stage on open mic night, huh? I'll show you!
That's Bender.
No.
Why?
Who is it, Brian?
Oh, dang.
You don't know. You don't know.
It's a 50-50 shot.
Oh, know it.
Can you do it one more time, please?
Yes.
No take backsies in my kingdom.
My notes. Hello, Mr. Chase Manhattan Bank. Deny my credit card application, will you? The famed Apollo Theater. Boo me off the stage on open mic night, huh? I'll show you.
Dang, this is tricky.
Yeah, I don't know that one.
Oh, we know it's not Bender.
Yeah, I thought it was Bender. It doesn't.
I'm trying to
sound like
imagine that line in the both voices. And Fry all whiny and nasally, and then Zoidberg all. Apollo Theater.
Pull me off the
That is
stage.
terrible.
Apollo Theater. What are you doing?
Okay,
And
George
then,
Bailey.
and then the pull me off the stage.
I'll go Zoidberg. Just.
It is Zoidberg.
Yeah.
Okay. Way to go, Brian.
Yes. All right. There's one question each for both of
Okay.
you.
I'm already winning. So.
It's
Yes.
me next.
Yes. Yes. Okay. Here's an easy one, Ileana.
Okay.
Here's an easy one.
Yeah, Brian was given a freebie.
Hush up, cupcake.
Boy, this AC is incredible. I'd better turn on the heater too.
Fry.
It was Fry.
Okay.
He was
Yeah,
he was
that
driving
was an
around.
easy one.
He was driving around with Amy on Mars in a convertible.
Oh, I remember that one. He was like, "Oh, I've always wanted to go to the Mars amusement park thing."
Yeah. No, that was the moon. That was.
That was the moon.
Yeah, they were just driving around Mars.
Okay.
All right, and for Brian, let's see. Let's do this one. I'll miss you, buddy. You've been like a brother and then a sister to me, and now you're getting married.
I'm gonna go Bender for that one.
No,
Dang.
Oh,
was
I
not
thought it was
Bender.
Bender too. Crap. Okay, then that's Fry.
it was Fry.
Woo! Woo!
By 1 point, Brian won. Oh, she got so excited.
I thought I was gonna be Brian by one more point again, like I always do.
No,
Oh,
Brian
man.
wins this one. Brian
Okay.
wins this one.
Lucky duck, because I thought I was gonna win again by 1 point. Like,
Hey, what was the
always
name of the little
happens.
green guy that goes
Kif?
with the
Kif?
Kif? Is it Kif?
Yeah, Kif.
He
Okay.
gets pregnant.
And then what's
Yes,
the
he
name of the Phil Hartman character? The
Captain. No, Zap Brannigan. Captain Zap Brannigan.
Zap Brannigan.
Zap
Okay.
Yes.
Brannigan.
And he's like, Kif, tell me, what disease do I have? Sexlexia. Oh,
Bet your
man.
gorgeous ass I do.
Oh my gosh.
Mm.
No,
That was
and
so
then
good.
we have Calculon. No!
Wait, so one of my favorite scenes with Calculon is he's doing an interview on like a Jay Leno show, and Jay Leno bot is like, "Hey, can you set the scene up for me?" And Calculon says, "I think it's pretty self-explanatory. Let's take a look at that scene." And Calculon, he's in the backyard with some cowboy grilling burgers, and Calculon just goes, "No!" It's like, what the heck?
No, I love the one where Bender becomes a woman and to marry Calculon.
Hi, boys. No, he became a
Oh,
woman. He became a
Calculon.
woman so that he could enter into the Robot Olympics. What do you mean I'm not registered? My name is Coilette from Robonia.
Oh my gosh.
And then he has to report in for a sex oil check, an oil sex check, and he's like, oh crap. So he turns into a woman. He's like, hey boys, and he gets all the medals, and he's like, hail, hail, Rabonia, a land I didn't make up.
That's so good. Oh my gosh. That's a funny episode.
Yes.
But anyways, congrats on them to season 11. And that will conclude this week's episode of Bump That. Woo! I told you it would be quite a show. It was very fun. Thank you, Katie,
It was
for that
fun.
game.
Yes.
All right, we've got Brian in this corner.
Sexlexia.
We've got KT in this corner.
All right. It's Saturday night. I have no date. 2-liter bottle of Shasta and my all rush mixtape. Let's rock.
All Rush mixtape. And I'm Ileana, your host, signing off on yet another episode of Bump That. Thank you guys so much for listening. Congratulations, Chris Fartley, on that giveaway win. And we will see you in next week's episode. Bye-bye.